I love in-home lessons, and I even created an entire studio just around in-home lessons. But if you skip this very important thing, then you are completely missing out on the most amazing and most powerful part of music. And that one thing is performing. The biggest issue with in-home lessons that everyone should be aware of is that it can get too convenient. That's right. That convenience piece that we all love so much can actually play against your progress. When you're learning from home, it's also easy to keep it at home. So in this video, I'm going to give you my 3 reasons really quickly on why that is. So the first thing that you need to know is that playing an instrument and performing are 2 different skill sets. Just because you know how to play piano or guitar doesn't mean that you can just play it for an audience anytime, anywhere. It's a skill set that you have to practice. You have to build those reps and get comfortable performing such motor control details in front of an audience under pressure. It takes so much skill. In fact, I myself struggle with this. I am not a confident performer. I didn't have the best of experiences whenever I was younger in my lessons, and then also in performance in general. Like the pressure was just so much that I still struggle with performance to this day. And I really wish I had the opportunity to perform earlier in my piano learning journey when I was younger, because that makes the process so much easier. And I don't want to build this up to make it sound scary. Just like anything else, it's a skill. And if you don't practice it, it will be harder to execute because it's performing under pressure. The second reason you need to know about in-home lessons, and specifically in-home piano lessons, is that it's a double whammy. The piano is generally a solo instrument. You're not playing with an ensemble or orchestra. You don't have other friends around you to kind of keep you accountable or motivate and encourage you. When you're performing, it's usually just you and a piano. And the reason for that is because the piano is both a treble and bass instrument, and it does really well on your own. So you necessarily don't need other musicians to accompany you, and it makes it really easy to keep piano a solo instrument. Now add in-home lessons into the mix, where you don't even have to leave your house. Now it becomes even more of a solo hobby. Performing is where you actually start to get addicted to playing your instrument. When you play for others, you get this recognition. You get a lot of reward from doing that alone. And then it's a lot more fun when you start playing with other musicians and other people. In-home lessons is a double whammy because you get so used to just playing at home and playing for yourself that when we do switch the environment, it can feel too new all at once, and you may even start to doubt your abilities. And I've even seen some students where just the thought of them playing in a different place, just that alone was overwhelming to them. You have to think about it like this. In a normal school setting, you are going to meet other music students in the hallway, and you may even get the opportunity to play or perform for other people while you're in the waiting room, waiting for your lesson, or waiting for your parent to pick you up. And that switch of playing in a new environment and playing for other people, that actually is you practicing performance. So that's why performing or even just practicing outside your home is so important. And now for the third and final point of the video. Something that I tell my students all the time is if you keep the gift for yourself, then it's only half a gift. You're never going to experience the other side. If you only play for yourself, then you're limiting yourself to all the dimensions that music can take you. You'll only experience half the joy, half the benefits. Just cut it all in half. Music is actually a powerful connector. It transcends cultures, backgrounds, even languages. You can connect with people on a pretty deep level with music alone. And I'm talking about memories so deep that you're going to remember them for life. Like, for example, I was in Morocco in the Sahara Desert, and they were teaching me how to play Moroccan beats on a drum. I'll always remember that. I didn't know their language. I wasn't able to speak with them, but we had so much fun with me learning how to play drums in this drum circle with them out in the Sahara Desert under the stars. Your body is pumping with dopamine and you're making meaningful connections. And that's when music becomes magical. Parents tell us that they want their kids to be confident, but they skip the one thing that actually builds it, and that's performance. Courage is when kids build that confidence. It's when they come to the other side and they're able to overcome that challenge and that pressure. That courage is what builds the confidence. And you're practicing to regulate your emotions under pressure and still execute well. So the next time we have an event, open mic, recital, or some kind of performance activity, be sure you register, because that is what's going to propel your child forward. And by the way, performance is not about perfection. I think that's something that's misconstrued a lot. I'll say it one more time. It's not about perfection. It's about how you respond to the pressure and how you're able to recover whenever you make a mistake. Professional performers make mistakes all the time, but the thing is, you never know it. The audience can barely tell. It's because they've really mastered how to just cover it up and keep going. They've mastered how to regulate their emotions to where nobody really knows that happened. And that's life, isn't it? Failure does not define us. What defines us is how we react to failure or to challenges. So if you're interested in learning more, be sure to check out our website, pianoandmore.org. We have tons of content on our website, also on our YouTube channel, Piano and More. And if you want to start taking lessons, be sure to fill out the contact form. I'll have a link in the description below where you can speak to a lesson coordinator and we can match you to a teacher that's working near you. You have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to keep the music going.